Hey everybody, it's Jacob Fowler here with eXp Realty in Portland, Oregon. Welcome to the first of many Lifestyle Fridays. Since it is the first Friday of the month, December 1st, I decided to kick off this month Lifestyle Fridays with a December event guide for some local holiday activities happening here in the Portland area. Pardon my appearance today. I know it's not a lifestyle look, but it has been dreary and cold and we've been working from home, so we're just going to roll with it. Alright guys, we're going to dive in. The first event we're going to talk about is Pittock Mansion Christmas Winter Wonderland. It runs from November 19th to January 4th. Admission is free for members. Adults pay $16.50, seniors 65 and over $14.50. Youth is ages 6 to 18 get in for $12.50, and children under 6 are free. This is at, of course, the Pittock Mansion here in Portland. One of the things I love about this event is that the mansion looks super cool, decorated out for Christmas. If you wait a little bit longer, hopefully we'll get some snow up there. There's none yet, but fingers crossed that they'll get some this year because the mansion looks beautiful, covered in snow, as well as the grounds. You can make a day out of this event because you can do hike at one of the lower trail entrances and hike up, or you can, of course, park on site. But if you do the hike, it's a lot of fun, a way to get out and enjoy more of Portland. Afterwards, of course, you can drive back down into the Northwest area, especially like Northwest 23rd, the Alphabet District, and check out some of the bars and restaurants and just make a whole family day out of this one. So great event. Yes, it does cost money. We'll get into some free ones down the line a little bit. The Holiday Express runs from November 24th to December 17th. Think Polar Express. Super cool event. It is a little bit more pricey. Adults are $31 per ticket. Children ages 3 to 13 are $25 a piece. The Family Pass is probably the best deal. It's $99 for 2 adults and 2 children. Seniors are $28, and with a military ID, you can also get in for $28. There is parking available on site, which is great. You're going to run along the Willamette River with this one, get tours of kind of the city, see some wildlife, the outskirts of Portland. It's a super cool train ride. It's about 90 minutes long. You should arrive 20 minutes prior to your departure time just to make sure you can get in and get your cabin, get seated. There are concessions on both ends. I know they used to do them on the train. I'm not sure if they still are. The website is now saying food, beverages, and sales will be on both ends of the trip. So you'll have to let me know if you check it out this year. I haven't been in a while since pre-COVID. The cool thing about this one, though, is that the engine pulling the train is a 1912 Paulson No. 2 steam locomotive. They deck it out in lights. It looks just like the Polar Express. It's definitely a must-see. At least do it once. The next event is the Christmas Ships. This is probably one of my favorite events because it is a free event. They do it on both the Willamette and the Columbia River. Check out the website because the dates and times vary, but it does run from December 1st to the 17th. In years past, the Willamette has had more activity than the Columbia, or more days available, just because it is a little bit easier to access for the majority of people who are living in the metro area. But the website is linked here, and it's also going to be linked on the blog page. It isn't currently because for some reason this one got left off. Don't know why. It's one of my favorites. I highly recommend going down to Tom McCall Waterfront Park, or actually one of my favorite spots is down under the Fremont Bridge. There's a little bench area down there where you can hang out, watch the ships go by, bring some cocoa. There's no concessions or anything, but make a night of it. Bring some blankets, some hot chocolate, and have a good time. Great for all ages. You'll typically see people out in the Pearl District doing some caroling at the condos, things like that. It's just a fun way to spend an evening. Winter Wonderland, the largest light show in the Pacific Northwest, or in the Northwest as they say. Prices vary depending on the date. They get more expensive the closer to Christmas you get, and more expensive if you go for, have bigger vehicles. But for passenger vehicles, the prices are listed right here. I'll let you go through those yourselves depending on the day you're interested in. Definitely check out their website for more details. This is a cool event. To me, it's a little bit pricey, although you are paying per car rather than per person. They do have pedestrian nights where you can walk it, but I don't necessarily recommend it because it is typically pretty cold this time of year out there. It is very pretty, but that is one of the beauties of this event, is that you can drive through it and stay warm and drink your cocoa in the car. You should definitely check this out at least once, especially if you want to be indoors during a holiday event. Zoo Lights. This is probably one of the most popular events in Portland this time of year, so tickets do sell out quickly. It's family fun. It's for all ages. Adults prices range from $12 to $26. Youth is from $12 to $18. Check their website before you go because your price is going to be determined based off the time of day and the day you go. Members do get 20% off tickets, but I cannot stress this enough. Buy your tickets in advance. I can't count how many years that my friends have shown up to this event and have not bought tickets online. And this event is typically sold out, especially for weekend evenings, weeks in advance. So if you want to check this one out, I highly recommend it. Get tickets online, get tickets in advance, and maybe consider doing an Oregon Zoo membership, because my understanding with the Oregon Zoo is that if you are a member, you do get 20% off all of these type of events, so it can be worth your membership cost. The link is below. It's the Oregon Zoo's website. You can also click the link on my blog if you go over there. I'll put the blog post in the description so you guys can check that out. But like I said, great for the whole family. It's all ages, and you'll see a variety of everyone there, with families with kids, seniors, college students. It's just a great time, so check it out. Portland Holiday Brew Fest. This is going to be at the Pioneer Courthouse Square. It's going to be December 2nd, and December 3rd. Entry with drink tickets. You get four drink tickets for $30. Or without the drink tickets, you can just get in for $10 and do some shopping, check out some different options. Should be a fun way to spend the day. Portland does love its beer festivals, wine festivals, things like that, so we had to throw in a holiday one. The address, 701 Southwest 6th Avenue. That's just the closest address. It's not the address for the actual festival. The festival is in the Courthouse Square. I believe the address there is for the pizza place on the corner. But check out their website for more information. This year they are encouraging people to bring their own cups, which I think is great. They're trying to cut back on disposable plastics. While the website does tell you can bring mason jars, coffee mugs, whatever you have, I will go ahead and say please bring like a tumbler glass or a reusable type of cup, something that isn't going to break, because you are going to be dealing with people, alcohol, and cold weather. So plastic is probably safer. Something reusable, metal cups, like I said, those tumblers, Yetis, they're all great, but should be a fun event. Peacock Lane. This runs from December 15th to December 31st. So this one, I love it because it's free. It's probably one of my favorite events in Portland. I go every single year. But I will say, this is a non-commercial event, so be respectful. These are people's houses. This is private decorations. These people have been doing this for years. They get together every year. They always make a big show out of it. It's super cool. They set up a cocoa booth. The cocoa booth is free, but you can also make donations there to, I don't know what the charity is this year. I didn't check, but it's always a charity every year. It's just a super cool event, but be respectful. These are people's homes. People, really go all out and spend a lot of money to get these decorations going. But also, a lot of people will try to go outside of the hours because it gets busy. Please don't do that. It's 6 to 11 p.m. for a reason. That's when people are expecting people there. That's when they're expecting crowds. These people do have to get to and from work. They have to get to the grocery store. They can't have the road blocked off all the time by people coming and going. So please stick with the hours, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. daily. There are some nights on the website that you can check out that are no vehicles allowed. There are some nights that are vehicles allowed. Most of the nights they do cut off traffic for the street as a safety precaution, because most people do this as a walking tour. One of the reasons this is my favorite, outside of it being a free event for locals, or for everybody, but a free event, is that you're really close to like Belmont, Hawthorne, those areas. So afterwards you can walk down and go have some dinner, go grab a drink with your friends. I don't know if the Sweet Hereafter is still open. That used to be my favorite stop to go to, or Circa 33, which I do know has since closed due to COVID. But get some great drinks, have a good time with friends. Honestly, I'll freely admit, every year I go down there with a cup of hot cocoa that has a little bit of peppermint schnapps in it, and just enjoy the evening with my friends. It's also a great close-in Southeast location, so it is very easy to get an Uber, take the Max, use public transportation of some type. But you should definitely check this one out. Like I said, it is a free event. All ages are welcome. Just be respectful of the days and times. Anyway, those are my top picks. I will put a link. There's a link on the blog that I'm going to put the whole blog in the description, the blog post. where you can check out more local Portland events for December. Please feel free to check those out, and feel free to tag me at Jacob X Fowler in any of your photos and videos. I would love to use those in the future going forward to kind of showcase what these events are all about and all the fun people are having. I also would just love to see that you guys are out there having a good time and enjoying life in the Pacific Northwest. As always, I'm Jacob Fowler with eXp Realty, here to help you in any way that I can with your buying or selling needs, or if you just want to chat about the Portland area, Seattle area. I cover the Pacific Northwest. Thanks, guys, and happy holidays. Bye-bye.